This video was developed with help from the Resources for Inclusive Education in Evolution workgroup. For more information and their other available educational tools, check the link in the description. Plasticity is the ability of a given genotype, when exposed to variable environments, to produce different phenotypes. There are numerous examples of phenotypic plasticity all around us. In the maritime pine, tree shape is severely altered by the strength of the wind. Pines growing at the seafront, where they are exposed to strong winds, have short, bent, and irregularly shaped tree trunks that grow very close to the ground. In Himalayan rabbits, the fur color is darker in colder areas of the body such as the paws, the ears, and the muzzle. Applying a cold treatment to another body part for a prolonged period of time will also result in darker colored fur. The waterfly Daphnia magna can grow spiky hats, which serve as protection from predators when they're present in its environment. In eucalyptus trees, the shape of the leaves changes with the age of the tree. Young trees have large, round-shaped leaves that maximize exposure to light for each individual leaf. Old trees have elongated, narrow leaves which cast less shadow and thus also optimize exposure to light for the entire tree. Plants in general modify their growth and the quality of their leaves depending on light availability. When light is not available, if the plant is growing in shadows, the plant internodes are elongated and the leaves are pale and thin. In deciduous trees, the leaves fall off in response to seasonal variation. In humans, high sun exposure increases melanin production, which results in darker skin pigmentation. Lifestyle choices, such as diet and exercise, can significantly change muscle and fat mass in humans, but also all other physiological processes that can alter health at different levels. If such changes occur early during developmental stages, their effects might not be reversible in adulthood. And lastly, a recent study from NASA showed that prolonged stays in space can result in less or more transient modifications in all kinds of immunological, metabolical, and epigenetic processes. It is clear from the previous examples that the expression of plasticity is dependent on changes in the environment. But how do organisms detect these changes? Most of the time, organisms rely on environmental cues that indicate a change in the environment. These cues are reliable, easy to detect signals that help predict the upcoming environmental changes, allowing for sufficient time for the phenotypic change to occur. In the case of seasonal changes in trees, the cues can be a combination of photoperiod and temperature. In another case of fish adaptation to predators, the environmental cue is actually the predation secretions in the water. The phenotypic changes can occur at the morphological, physiological, or molecular level.